And now another session of the Python Court. The case you are about to see is real. Not even the names have been changed to protect the innocent. These actual cases have been tried in state courts but end up here under the direction of the Honorable Jared H. Walden in the Python Court.
All rise. The Honorable Jared H. Walden entering.
Now entering the courtroom is the defense. The defendant is Ashmel Rose, a rock and roll guitarist for the band Inhumane Torture. He is accused of murdering Jeremy Dingos, brother of the Half Turtleneck Corporation owner John B. Dingos. His lawyer is the world-renowned Jim Barnhill, famous for cases such as 1991's Cordell v. Childs. Also entering the courtroom is the prosecution. The plaintiff is Mr. John B. Dingos, owner of the Half Turtleneck Corporation. He claims that the defendant, Mr. Rose, murdered his brother while at a Styx concert. His lawyer is the famous B. Ashley Reber, grandson of the great F. Lee Bailey.
Let this courtroom come to order. Mr. Reber, call your first witness.
Okay, I call John Dingos. Scared.
Raise your right hand. Left hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated.
John, now where were you on February 13th, 1978?
At the Styx concert.
What
Styx.
concert?
Styx.
Okay, excuse me. And what did you see while at that concert, besides the musicians playing?
I saw a man in this courtroom kill my brother.
Pardon?
I saw a man in this courtroom kill my brother.
In this courtroom?
In this courtroom.
You killed the man in this courtroom?
No, he killed my brother.
Where was that at?
The concert.
Where? What about?
In the lower bowl, about row 18, I believe.
You see a man that killed your brother in this courtroom here? Anyone? Do you see him?
That's him!
Are you absolutely sure that man is the one that killed your brother?
Yes, I'm absolutely sure.
I object, Your Honor. He's shaking like a flag in the wind.
Sustain!
No more further questions at the time. Your witness. Be gentle.
New cross-examination.
Now, are you absolutely sure that you were there with your brother that night?
I do believe I know if I was there.
And, you have evidence of this?
We choose to withhold the evidence until we examine the defendant.
You said you were at a concert. Now, did this event take place before, during, or after the concert?
I don't understand the question.
What don't you understand?
Was the question for before, during, or after the concert? Is that what you're asking?
I'm asking you if this event, the murder that you supposedly did, had taken place before, during, or after the concert.
Happened during.
There must have been, what, 10, 20, 30,000 other people there? Didn't any of them see it? Why don't you have any witnesses?
Whoa, I never thought about that.
I rest my case.
You are dismissed. Mr. Reaver, do you have any other witnesses?
Yes, I'd like to call Mr. Rose to the stand.
Place your right hand on the Bible. Raise your left hand. Raise your left hand, son. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You may be seated. Proceed, Mr. Reaver.
So why is it, Mr. Rose, that your ticket stub that you so proudly display in your bedroom on your closet door stuck behind the mirror, why is it that ticket stub says that your seat's right next to where Mr. Dingo's brother sat, and that after the concert, when the janitors were cleaning up, they found a sickle there, all bloody. And after further lab inspection, they found your fingerprints on it.
Yeah. Dude, I was nowhere around the man. I did not see him. Dude, he might have been on the floor. He might have been in the upper deck, but I was there, man, by myself. I did not see anyone, man. I was so gone. I'm still feeling it, man.
Mr. Rose, you just admitted to being out of your mind. And therefore, how could you tell that you killed Mr. Dingos' brother? Huh? Answer me! And I have here, Mr. Rose, the weapon that you used to kill Mr. Dingos. Upon this handle, son, are your fingerprints. And note here, boys of the jury, the blood stain, how it is rusted. This was a brand new sickle. Blood rusted this sickle.
Is this Exhibit A?
Yes, I submit this to the judge as Exhibit A.
You guys think-
Evidence against Mr. Rose. So, as the evidence which I have just submitted shows, and the lab reports that I have back on the desk, shows your fingerprints are upon that murder weapon, and that you repeatedly cut Mr. Dingos, the deceased Mr. Dingos, 50 times in the stomach, and then you cut off his arms and legs. And you admit to doing this because you can't remember that you are just a scumbag. So, I ask for the people, boys of the jury, bring back the only logical result, decision, that this Mr. Rose is guilty of the crime he is accused of.
Isn't this the sickle that you handed me as I walked in the door this evening?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you should disregard that statement because as Mr. Rose has said time and time before, he is out of it most of the time and he doesn't know what's going on.
I object, Your Honor! There are no ladies in the jury!
You're in contempt! You can't object! You're a witness, Mr. Barnhill.
It is true that he did hand you that sickle as we came in, because I did see him do it. Is that correct?
This is correct.
Okay, gentlemen of the jury, as it is plain to see through my eyes, this sickle was used by this man. Yes, the attorney, the lawyer for this man. This man here hired him to kill his own brother. And then he set my client up. Because it was awfully easy for him to get this sickle. I mean, it was in his jacket. He just pulled it out right here in court. You can't do that. No. That's all I had to say.
I object, Your Honor. I'm not the one on trial here.
Jury, have you reached a verdict?
We've reached a decision, Your Honor.
Mr. Smith, Axmel Rose, you are dismissed. Will the defendant please rise and face his sentencing? Mr. Rose, the jury and I have found that you, Axmel Rose, are not guilty.